Hey everybody, my name is Jessica. I am from New Orleans, Louisiana. Um, I started Weight Watchers on January 3rd, 2016 at 327 pounds. Um, Somewhere around 11 months, it took me to lose 102 pounds. Since that time, I have been maintaining the 102 pounds and I haven't lost or gained anything. Um, Part of that is because my routine has changed. I've been home for 2 weeks, and also prior to that, I was closer to home, so home life got in my way a little bit. But I plan on returning back to my normal routine in the next week or two, and that way I can continue this weight loss journey and try to lose more weight because I have about 50 to 60 pounds more to go to reach my next goal, and that is to be under 200 pounds. And for the first time in my adult life, I've never been under 200 pounds. Um, I was probably about 10 years old last time I was under 200 pounds. I'm always been the big kid, so I'm pretty sure it's been quite a while. The reason for my journey and what inspired me is the fact that my husband and I, we don't have kids. We have two dogs, Boston and Fat Boy, and we like to travel a lot, and our weight makes traveling and enjoying our vacations hard. Um, at 327 pounds, I had to watch where I was sitting at. I couldn't just sit on any bench or sit at any table with the fear of not fitting in the chair or breaking the bench. My husband and I couldn't sit on the same bench because we were afraid that our weight combined would just make the bench completely crumble underneath us. Rides, we couldn't go on rides. We've gotten thrown off a ride once before. I've got stuck in a water slide once before, but that's for a whole different video. No, that was not my fault. Um, but anyways, and I just want to be able to enjoy life, and that was what my goal was going into this time around because I am a repeat offender. I've been with Weight Watchers quite a few times before, as early as I can remember, as I was probably about 10 or 11, somewhere around there. My mom. Um, but the second to last time that I was at Weight Watchers, I lost about 60 or 70 pounds, and then I quit and gained all of it back plus more. In that time, I was trying to get healthy to have a baby. I have fought with infertility for years. My husband and I have been married for almost 10 years. Um, and since I can remember, we've been together for almost 13, and I could never get pregnant. So I've been fighting with it for quite a while. I've finally given up on that dream of ever being a mother because right now I'm priority. My life, my goals. Guess I'm kind of being selfish a little bit. It's all about me these days and making myself happy. Um, but that's okay. That's fine because there's plenty of time in this lifetime, hopefully, that I will either be able to adopt or have my own children before the age of 40, hopefully, maybe. But that will come sooner than later, I'm sure. But yeah, so that's a little bit about me and what I've done. I started off in a size 26, 28 pants. I was barely fitting in that, and I was miserable. I'm now down to anywhere from a 14 to 18. It depends on the kind of clothes it is, what place makes it, so on and so forth. You know how that goes. So I have slimmed down quite a bit, but I still see the same person as I was before. Your brain takes a lot of time to catch up with your new body. The person that's losing the weight continuously sees that same person in the mirror when everybody else around you sees the new person. To give you an example, I had a friend that had gastric sleeve surgery and she lost 100 plus pounds. When I got to see her for the first time, probably about maybe a half a year after she had the surgery, or maybe even a year, I'm not really sure. Um, I kind of went into this, I don't want to say it was a depression, but I kind of got upset because, my friend that I had so much in common with, because we were the same size, we shop at the same place, we, went to the same school, so on and so forth, we don't have anything in common anymore, which I was wrong. We have more in common than just our weight, but being a bigger person makes you think that way. So I started having the same problems in my life when I lost the weight. I felt like people were pushing themselves away from me because we no longer had the same stuff in common, and it hurt. Your brain does that to you. You start thinking things, and the person may have never said anything to you, but it just happens. And so I had to go up to this person after probably about a 2 year not talking to them. And I went to that person's house and I told her, I was like, I am so sorry. I was like, I understand how you felt losing a friend, because now I'm dealing with the same stuff. So it's rough. Your head plays a lot of games with you, and you may look different on the outside to most people, but you're still the same person in the inside. And it's hard to wrap your head around everything that's going on because it's going on so fast. Even though it may have taken 3 years to lose weight or whatever that may be, it plays a lot of tricks on you. So if you're not dealing with weight issues and you know someone who is, and they're doing something, please keep that in consideration, that they may look different on the outside, but they're the same exact person on the inside. They're just a stronger version of who they used to be. Because I have more confidence now than I've ever had, and that projects a different me, I guess. But I'm not. I'm the same person. I just couldn't show this part of me when I was as big as I was. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, so I have a job where I travel a lot. I'm in hotels 75% of the time. Sometimes we have kitchens, sometimes we don't. So being on Weight Watchers is a good thing because of the fact that it gives me the tools I need to know, okay, this meal is really high in points and I can't have it. So let me find something else that's lower in points. Am I going to go over my daily point allowance? Probably so. But as long as I'm making the right choices and I'm going to the gym and I'm working the extra calories off, to me, that's a win. Because like I said, I'm traveling most of the time and I have to eat out most times because I have nothing else to eat. I'm sorry if y'all hear my dog snoring in the background, but they are nice and cozy on the side of me and over on the floor. So I apologize about the snoring. But yeah, so I tell people that you have to be mentally ready for this journey. It's not something that you can just say, okay, I'm going to do it and then just wing it. You have to be all in. You have to be able to know that this is your goal, this is what you want, and you will do anything to get that goal. Because it's not easy when you see your significant other or a friend eating the fried chicken on the side of you. You know what your goal is. For example, I have been on this plateau since November, and I finally want to get off. Well, I realized what I've been doing. It's not that I've been eating horrible, but I sabotage myself. On Saturdays, I eat real heavy because it's when my husband's off and I'm usually off. So on Saturdays, I eat heavy, and I have weigh-in on Sunday morning. So if I'm eating heavy on Saturdays, a good possibility that I'm not going to lose much if I ate heavy. If I eat light and have just, light meals throughout the day to get me by, then I see the weight loss on the scale on Sunday. Because the day after, I'm showing 4 or 5 pounds down, and I'm like, well, where was that Sunday when I went to weigh in? So hopefully this year will get a lot better when I go back to work and I have more structure and can figure this all out, because being home is not cutting it. I have better things that I could be doing: cleaning my house, watching my dogs, going places with my husband. So it's rough, and I commend everybody that stays home all day long and does this program because it is so hard. But you got it. You got to do what you got to do to get to that goal. And as long as I'm not gaining, I consider that a win, because I worked really hard for where I've gotten to be. So it's fine with me if I stay the same for a few months, just to kind of get my body to catch up with everything, and we're good. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I'm gonna try to post on here as much as I can. This was my goal for the new year, was to kind of get out of my shell and talk to people and make friends, because I'm not very good at doing that, even though I love talking. So hopefully I'll find some new Weight Watchers friends, and we can share recipes and ideas and tips and all that good stuff. And I can hopefully be inspired by somebody, and somebody can possibly be inspired by me. So win-win. So if you have any questions, concerns, ideas, anything, just comment below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, guys, good night.